Some people are particularly lucky in their lives, and I have been particularly lucky that late in life I found broadcasting. This wasn't my first career. I had been a school teacher and had trained at Otago University. I did an MA Honours in History and came to Auckland to teach at Auckland Grammar and taught for 17 years, the last 8 of which I was Deputy Principal at Takapuna Grammar. I left teaching and went in and was Director of the Foundation for Alcohol and Drug Education, which I had formed. And I worked there for 4 years and then stumbled into broadcasting. I wrote an article about Martin Snedden, which Bill Francis read, and he thought, we must try this guy on air. And so I started on a Friday with Merv Smith before Holmes. And I would come on and I would tell people what was going to happen in Auckland sport on the Friday. And it went reasonably well, and they invited me to come back and do it again on the Monday. And so my first gig in radio was to tell people what was going to happen in Auckland sport on the Friday and then come back and tell them on the Monday why it hadn't happened. And then I got some part-time work on Sports Talk and stumbled into the job which we have done today. Scoreboard was what the program was called, and it has completely changed. It was a program then which was a mishmash of the races, music. We had all sorts of people who would be contributing. There was no talkback at the time. And the reality then was that it all changed and it became a program which was basically talkback based, and it was new. I thought at the time that there was something very important that I should do, and that was to get more women involved in ringing up. And it was a battle which I'm pleased I won, because they have contributed in a huge way to this program, as have talkback callers, particularly people like McLean, like Zane, who will probably be listening, like Graham Patterson. A lot of people. I'd like to thank Bill Francis, who appointed me, Dallas Gurney, who's been in charge of me for the last 4 years, my producer Greg Billings, my son John Deaker, who has done the research for me. Greg has been the producer of this program the whole way through, and I'd particularly like to thank Sharon for her support. It's appropriate that when I leave with something from my particular ethnic background, so it is Celtic. May the road rise to meet you, may the wind be always at your back, may the sun shine warm upon your face, the rains fall soft upon your fields, and until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand. Go well. It has been a wonderful, wonderful journey.